as these Falcons get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st down, Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown on the season. Falcons have taken the early lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Here's Carter now on the return and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Так, продолжаем пытаться играть в защите.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Понятно. За Кольц против меня мы это...
Shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Посмотрим, как Ламар все кидает в игру. Катя второй день играет в зоне.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. From left side here, it's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta.
Второй тачдаун ломаю за сегодня.
His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Стабильно, да.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones.
Свистов не ZPI, к сожалению. Хотя нормально побежал туда. Ну ладно.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Now a first down throw, Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And off comes to Montgomery. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3. Пять колд, 3-6 ярдов. Средняя. Леша со мной это играет.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by
Boy,
he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front and well-deserved.
Сережа как будто
But
нужно
the
сначала
execution behind them, you can see the hours of
сохранение
practice
цвета,
that have
только
gone into it. Great pocket by the running back.
каждый раз.
Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Кстати, если кто-то смотрит и меня слышит, напишите, пожалуйста, об этом, потому что я каждый раз сомневаюсь, насколько что я забыл, куда бежать, мне нужно гордости.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
A good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Катя, можно просить тебя потом налить мне еще чаю?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jackson.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
Touchdown, Falcons!
At plays like this, that's exactly why you take a Kyle Pitts with a 4th overall pick. So exciting with the ball in his hands, and he showed it off there.
Там чувак махнул, который сразу за стенкой. Я же руку не выставил. Поэтому не видел.
He was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Спасибо большое, Катя.
A short kick taken at the 18, and he won't quite make it to the 25.
Это настоящий хороший пирожок.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. David Onyemata coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. This throw incomplete. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Абсолютно непонятно, почему никто там не стоял.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Fields now to throw. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now Gordon on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Я абсолютно не умею играть. Смотри, Бурил, это мой неожиданный суперстар с 5-го раунда, который вышел на компьютер. Не работает, к сожалению. У меня хуер.
He's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons push further out in front. Coup now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Просто на самом деле похоже, как когда я играл с Сержем.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Here's Carter now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Реально выбрал.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Give to Montgomery out of the gun. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. To throw is Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it
hasn't
gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Now Montgomery. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 27. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Get his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Draw play. Fields gives to Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Montgomery. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Ну.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
А, не было?
But it's incomplete.
Он же поймал мяч сейчас. Алло, вы
They've
как
held the
так
ball for
легко.
quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this
Нет,
stage,
это
after
очень
this
неожиданно было.
drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown.
А говорили, какая-то компенсация, видимо, за первый матч не случилась. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Неприятно.
And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to the defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Я задумался, да, надо было пас давать, я побежать решил. Не сработало у меня.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And
for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, it's Gordon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
О,
перехват от Джексона. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Вот это, конечно, сам
time and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away. I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from start.
Touchdown! That's caught at the 1.
А как он сейчас не перехватил, мне интересно. А можно ли повтор? Вот идет бросок, вот бежит Террell.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge. That has to feel much better right now.
Ошибся получил. Ничего не повторюсь. Надо было делать такой перехват Джексона. Много времени потянуть, все было нормально. Ты жадный и неприятный.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Ай, словил сразу же.
Он уже спас квадратин много. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 44, Jackson. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Почему? На король было, скажи, пожалуйста, стоял 11, там даже не ходил никуда. Ой, странно, что было на король, честно сказать. Так, успехи.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left.
And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's got this inside the 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Coup for the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
Он прорывается с боем туда.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. Stiff-armed him.
Форм отличный был, что да. Так, короче, мне надо заканчивать. Бегать. Харгрейв, господи, это больше что мой новенький, что ли, я видел? Это будет пас, конечно, да?
Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's complete to Mooney.
Что началось-то, ребят? Нормально же общались.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Open man is
committed. Очень не хочется получения второго тачдауна.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ты какую-то херню сейчас придумали. Давай другое мы сделаем, пожалуйста.
Now Fields.
Он поймал, что ли? То есть прикольно, что Сережа Кур будет играть, потому что я Кур очень плохо играю. Что там у нас? 3 вара, это будет пас, 2,
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Touchdown,
Леша, ну ты же...
Cole Kmet, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Вот видели, что он бежит, но решили разойтись. Зачем? Непонятно.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Херня закончится розыгрыш, вот прям вижу, как это происходит.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon.
Добежал или нет? Очень интересно, Гордон. Раненько сломался меня.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now it's Jackson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He completes it to Ridley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Да, он будет потом в тренинге разобраться с...
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On second and goal, Jackson. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. To throw is Jackson on the move to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there? He softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him out inside the 30 to 27.
Давай за мной. Не факт, что я в атаке еще буду играть, на самом деле.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
видел же его, да, но чуть не побежал туда. Само степично, на меня все расстраивается, когда играешь лайнбекером на сюжет, и сразу много проблем. Сразу молодец, пусть скрывает.
Gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride too on that side.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's
просто встал, даже прыгать не стал. Кому?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again on second down. Fields. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Можешь играть четвертый, но будет он это играть.
For a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. They snap it to Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he'll get this one down to
Я ничего не нажимал, он сам просто побежал мимо всех, правда.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Third and 11, and some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. And they'll indeed take a knee. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. And this is not even going to get there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Richie Graham. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that?
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
And they take a knee. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
Так, всем спасибо, кто смотрел, не знаю, что мы это делали. Там все будет нормально.